I will eliminate taxes on tips for restaurant workers and hospitality workers and anyone else relying on tips. No more taxes on tips.
All right, there you have it. President Trump's proposal for tax-free tips. Joining us now to talk about it, North Carolina Senator Ted Budd. Senator Budd, welcome, sir. We appreciate it very much. You know, I want to start with this point before we get back to the tips and the tax-free tips. There's a story running up on Fox Business Digital. IRS penalties on American taxpayers surged nearly 300% last year. Okay, and guess who? Guess who? Freelancers, gig workers, and other self-employed individuals. Not rich people, people in the gig economy, you know, Uber drivers, waitresses, probably golf caddies, as Mr. Trump has said in other venues. I mean, I thought it was going to be, you know, all this IRS money just go after rich people. Turns out that's not the case, Senator Budd.
He's going after some of the hardest working folks out there. And this didn't just start recently. This didn't just start when Donald Trump announced that he was not going to tax tips. And by the way, we're working on legislation. Ted Cruz has started legislation on that, so we're ready to go as soon as Trump is in office. Got an election in front of us, so we have to handle that first on November 5th. But right now, you can look at the 85,000 IRS employees that Joe Biden hired. These are the folks he hired to go after these hardworking people. If you look at the people who use Venmo all the time, people had more than $600 of transactions in Venmo. And that was a year or two ago. This is under Joe Biden. Obviously, you can tell the people that he's going after. Everything Joe Biden has done has made it harder on hardworking people, and everything Trump wants to do, and by the way, he's already done it before, makes it easier on the hardworking folks.
And, you know, when President Biden always launches about these IRS agents, was it $80 billion for 85,000 IRS workers or whatever, they're going to go after the rich people. Articles like this completely say, no, they're not. And they never do. You're exactly right. When you get down right to it, they're just chasing waitresses, chasing waiters, chasing golf caddies, self-employed people, Uber drivers, gig economy people. Now, coming back to the tax-free on tips, I think it's a compelling case. Is there any way, Senator, you could get a vote? I know you'd probably lose it, but you could get a vote on the floor of the Senate before the election, kind of embarrass those people on, shall we say, the other side of the aisle that want to tax everybody in the gig economy.
I sure think we should try. Chuck Schumer doesn't want us in Washington. He doesn't have much time on the calendar. Unfortunately, he's in charge. We're going to make it the Republicans in charge come November. I'm very excited about this, but we need to make them vote because you see the folks that they're after. They're after them with 85,000 IRS agents. They're after them going after your Venmo. They're going after your tips, and they're going after you with inflation. Because look, a rich person may not know if you put how much it costs to put gas in your tank or diesel in your truck. But somebody going to work every day, filling up their truck, going to the construction site, they know how much it costs. And here in North Carolina, Larry, it costs $1,100 more per month for an average family. And folks that I talk to, they say they can't afford that, and I believe them.
Kitchen table issues. I think we're all assuming Mr. Trump will lean on those kitchen table issues in the upcoming debate. Give you the last word, Senator Budd.
Well, look, everything Joe Biden's done has made it hard for us. Everything Trump does makes it easier for us, and he's already proven himself. We got to get him back in office to take our country back.
Senator Ted Budd, North Carolina, thank you, sir. We appreciate your time very much.